evening, everybody. Just want to welcome you to the Under the Lights Sports Talk Show, powered by GVP Sports.
The number one show on the internet, and we got a great show going on. Let's get to the gritty and ditty. You know, like I said, we got 30 minutes on this show, so let's talk about the picks we picked last week. For, you know what I'm saying, the games that played. Hey, Coach, that was Palmetto versus Homestead.
Coach, like I told you, Homestead, they fought, Coach. They fought hard, and that's what I like about those kids at Homestead. They fought hard, Coach.
Well, you know, Palmetto came out and showed them they the real deal. Like I said at the beginning of the season, yes, they only lost to South Ridge, okay? They're a team to watch out real good and keep an eye on them because they will play the best of the best. And again, I'm not going to talk too much about them, but the score itself told the whole story.
Homestead kids play hard, Coach Ward. Keep up the good work.
You know, if you want to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you can see the scores that I post on Facebook. It was a good game at the beginning, but you know what? Palmetto was too much for them, and they took it. You know, give them credit when credit due. Both teams were playing hard, but at the end, you know, only one team can win. That was Palmetto, the Panthers. Great job, Palmetto. Now, the other game that we will keep an eye on, it was your favorite alumni, Southgate versus Killen. But you still stuck in the middle. What's up with that?
Well, I have a special place for Killen. It's my first coaching job working for Coach Smith. Steve Smith is an excellent coach. He does a great job. He got a lot of young puppies over there, so he's going to take his bruises. But this year is Southgate year. Southgate is going to drive right to the state championship, and I'm going to be along there with him. And just watch what I tell you. Southgate Senior High, continue the good work, Coach Hudson.
So you telling me to go to the state, you got to come through Southgate?
You got to go through Buck Avenue. Hey, Patrick, my boy.
So you heard that, Southgate. You heard that, Palmetto. Well, Coach, let's say, to go to the state, you got to come through Southgate, Buccaneers. You got to come through them. Hey, it is what it is. And you know, the game of the week last week, you know what I mean, I picked this team to win was Carol City. But guess what? Didn't come out to that. It was the Bulls pulled it. Hey, it was one of those game coalesced that it was back and forth in the rain. But I can tell you what. Remember what I spoke about last week?
The quarterbacks.
The quarterbacks. Whoever played good and whatever quarterback played real good will win this game and help the team move on.
Yeah.
And Carol City, you know, the quarterback kept doing a couple of mistakes. He kept the ball too long. He should have threw it away. If you see that open guy, just give it to him, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, Northwestern defense played itself. And realistically, the game was a defense game, okay?
Coach,
it was a defense.
Northwestern probably got one of the best defensive linemen, outside linebacker, Sam Brooks. Coach, he's phenomenal. Coach, I enjoy watching him play. He got hurt, I think, in the fourth quarter. Then they got a good offensive lineman, Mark Fox over there, just pounding people, and Justin's catching the ball. Coach, Miami Northwestern is going to win the state championship. Trust me.
Both teams have enough talented kids for Division I, Division II. They got enough kids to go to big schools, you know. And again, both sides, other sideline and first bar, good coaches, you know what I'm saying? And again, you know, big thumbs to Northwestern because they put it all, because guess what? Carol City owed them from last year. So Northwestern came to play, and they was seriously. Listen, when Northwestern come out, they come out to play. They bring the band, the cheerleader, the majorette. It's like a talent show out there. They come for a show. You know, and it was raining and stuff, and again, it was on TV. He was out there. And it was on ESPN. They showed, you know, everybody they could play. So, again, I can say this with confidence. It's going to come down. These two teams will see each other again, and let's see what's going to happen. And again, you know, it came down to Northwestern winning it. And I can tell you what else. Carol City was in Northwestern field about 3 times, and they couldn't punch it in.
That's good.
The touchdown that they got before Northwestern scored again, I believe that had turned the game around. Carol City had won that game, but guess what? It was a penalty. It was a penalty. They brought it back. After that, that was it. You know, interception, fumble. And that what happened. That was one of those good games. That was the game of the week. And then our last game that we talked about, it was Columbus versus Miami
They're a
Beach.
practice game for Columbus, Coach. You're wasting airtime on practice games, Coach.
Listen, Columbus almost broke one of their records. I think it was for the 4 or 5 years or 6 years ago. I don't know. I want to make. Don't take me on that, but I know they scored 70 points before, and they was trying to break their record, but you know the time limit was moving fast.
Oh yeah.
Listen, the offense, the special team, the kicking team. Columbus was all.
Listen, they have turned that program around since the first couple of weeks. You just have to keep an eye on them. They're beating people now. They got a wave going. They're riding the wave. They're believing in their coach. They're buying into what Merrick's teaching over there. Keep your eye on Columbus.
Hey, there you have it. You know, it was a good game, and you know, it was a good game for Columbus.
Oh yeah.
And for all those little freshmen and 8th graders that's playing on Columbus. So after the commercial, when we come back, we're going to talk about the games going on this week and stuff like that.
And then he also has a special guest coming on.
I forgot about that. We got a special guest about All-Stars and project that he's going on. One of the All-Stars that GVP always followed from day one. I mean, when they first came out with the combine. So we're going to talk, you know, with a special person, very special to me and to you and everybody that we know. So he's going to be on the phone with us. So, hey, stay tuned. After the commercial, we'll have him.
I'm the 4th string quarterback. But due to a pregame meal of all-you-can-eat calamari, now I'm the 1st string quarterback. But I'm also a transfer student, so I'm a little lost. And if you've got cut rate insurance, your jacked up rates might make you sick. So get accident forgiveness from Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. So get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Well, there you have it, you know, our commercials that pay our bills. So we're back on the #1 show, Under the Light, UTL, powered by GVP Sport.
GVP.
Number one. If you need any information about our show or anything, please give us a call at 786-404-1240. Again, that number is 786-404-1240. Now, let's get to the game of this week. Okay? One of the games that we're going to talk about that we always talk about, and we always, because we on the south side, is Homestead versus South the Spartan.
I mean, you know I like Homestead. You know I like to go deep south. I like what Ward is doing with the kids. The kids, they constantly fight. They fight. I'm telling you, they're going to upset Southridge this week. I'm going with Homestead.
We're going with Homestead. Again, he's picking them early, but we're going to come back again, make sure he picked the right team. Okay? Now we're talking about his alum, South Day. I know you guys are going to say, why you guys always talking about South Day? South Day. I got to give him that look. South Day.
South Day. You know, when I play football there, I'll never forget the song that we had a song that we used to do. I'm going to have to go and share that with Coach Hudson. And it was like, fight on for South Day High, for victory, we never die. Fight on for South Day High, victory, we never die. And then all the football players and everybody would go, fight. South Dade is going to be fighting all the way to the state championship.
Before you don't pick the team, He has cited, because you guys have to understand, Mr. Coach Lester played for South Day, okay? And he wrestled too, okay? Okay, well, South Day is playing Palmetto. It's going to be one of those games, you know, that is district game. It's one of those games that you got to tune to. If you don't tune to it, you're going to miss one of the best shows in Dade County. It's going to be one of those games, and we're going to pick the game, who going to win that, and I'm going to pick, you know, again, with Lester, we're going to find out who's going to win that game. And the next game that we're going to be talking about real quick, again, and you know, not before I go, South Day versus Palmetto was the game of the week of the South. Now we're going to get the North, the best, the best, man. I mean, the week of the game on the North side.
I don't know who to pick, Coach.
Northwestern versus Central. This was coming. Central was at the last game I'm talking about
They were deep.
they were deep. They were there. They wanted to make sure.
They had their jerseys on.
I don't know, but I know they was there. You had a couple of players and coaches that were there. They were watching that.
They were
watching.
the coaches taking like
They were riding. They had iPad. They had iPhone.
Coach,
They had
oh my God, they were videos.
and they even had a little walkie-talkie. I'm just messing
No,
with
they
you.
have. He's in the spread offense.
And then, you know, you got one more, you know, Carol City versus Booker T.
Coach,
You know,
that's going to be a game where you could probably just take a coin and toss, because what's happening is that Booker T is not playing their best football right now. Booker T has sort of been playing on the downside of football, but we do know that they have good coaches. We do know they have quality players. Anything can happen that night. We do know Carol City was on a rise until they met up with Miami Northwestern. So when Booker T and Carol City play each other, Coach, I'm just going to flip a coin on that game.
yeah. Well, he called it, and, you know, we're going to check it out. You know, we talking about Booker T and Carol City. I think because what happened to Carol City last week, Carol City going to play in this game to show everyone it was a fluke. So
All
that's how
right.
it going to be, right? So parents, football players, and all that, you guys stay tuned. There's going to be a special guest here.
Whoa, look at all those toys.
Insuring that stuff must be a pain.
Nah, he's probably got...
Allstate. They can bundle all your policies together.
A lot of paperwork.
Actually,
An Allstate agent can help do the switching and paperwork for you.
Well, it probably costs a lot.
Allstate can save you up to 30% more when you bundle.
Well, his dog's stupid.
Poodles are one of the world's smartest breeds. Bundle and save with an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Charlie Fishbein. Fish, you're on our intercom. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hey, what's up, boss? This is Charles Fishbein of Elite Scouting Services, and Miguel is introducing me as one of his best employees, man. So what's up, man? He's the boss.
What about best employee? I'm one of his best employees. See this guy here, he's one of those guys there that he'll make you laugh, and I mean, he know about football, and I'm so proud to be on a team with him. So Fish, let me ask you a question. What made you come up with the name Elite Scouting Service, and why you brought this business around?
You know, it actually started with our friend Pat Wisdom, you know, who started the idea. I originally did, you know, profiles and evaluations on college prospects for, you know, the NFL, wanted to be an NFL scout, but it was up, you know, Pat told me to get into the business of promoting high school prospects to colleges. So that's how it all started, probably about 15 years ago.
Wow, 15, that's a long time, Fish. Now, Fish, the other thing that you do, you film, like I said, you film from Dade County all the way to Palm Beach. So you might have a lot of filmers, huh?
Yeah, we actually go all the way up to Okeechobee High School, which we filmed the last couple of years. And, you know, our intention is to go all the way up to Orlando, Tampa, and also in Jacksonville as well.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Now, Fish, if a parent needs information, what's the right thing to do to get your child be seen by colleges or recruiting business? Because on this show, we always tell our parents to be very careful who you're dealing with and how to go by recruiting. Can you give them any?
I think the number one thing is they can check us out on either Twitter or Facebook, Elite Scouting. We're covered by both social media outlets, and you know the one thing is, and I try to tell everybody that you know their parents want to get their kids recruited. The number one thing is important is that you know a lot of people come at these kids and they tell them they can do certain things as far as getting a kid a scholarship, and all they have to do is
Well, my thing is, it's best for the parents to speak to you or to a person like you that know about this, because like we always speak about street agents, but you guys, you know the business, you know the system, so it's best for the parents to come to you and speak to you about this and get knowledge of that, and that's very good that what you just say, you know, because they always think that other companies tell them, oh, I can get you a scholarship, but it don't be like that. I'm glad you're on our network and you're on our intercom and on our show Under the Light, and you're telling these parents the real deal, and that's super great that you say that. Now, the other thing is, and I want you guys to understand that Fish have a platform that, to me, is much better than Huddle. Can you talk to us more? Because I don't want to say it. I want you to say it. You got a platform that...
Yeah, I definitely think what will help any prospect is, we do have a cloud-based system called Verge, and it does allow the prospects to make highlights. And the thing that makes our system really good is we give the coaches the ability to send their information out to every school, whether it's Division I, 1AA, D2, D3, NAI. So they have the ability, and any parent that questions whether, well, why should we go with this when Huddle has so much, draw and everything? The difference is we're saying, hey, here, we're going to allow you to have our contact and utilize them as a high school coach to go out and get your kids' information out to every school. So there is no excuse. And at the end of the day, either a kid can play or they can't play. And that's what it's going to come down to.
That's what I'm talking about. But again, you guys, we're happy that you was on our show today, Fish, and you one of the persons that I really can say that goes out and do your homework, and you out there at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and you still working, helping these kids out and stuff. But here at Under the Light, we believe in academics. So what you got to say about that?
It's very important. Every prospect that the colleges recruit, if they couldn't play, they wouldn't recruit them. So then it comes down to, one, how is a kid character-wise? Are they going to be not only a talented player on the field, but are they going to stay out of trouble off the field? And academically, can they handle the college workload? Because a lot of kids think they go to college and it's just football, and it's not. It's actually you become more of an adult, and you have to be responsible, and you have to go into class, and if you don't get the grade and do well in the classroom, you're not going to play on Saturdays.
Right. And I have one more question, Fish, that a lot of parents ask me and stuff like that, because, again, you got to fight to get in these colleges, and parents like to send students to certain schools and well-known schools, but they don't get that playing time. Can you give us an opinion? What's the best thing to do for kids like that? Because, prime example, if I have a child and I send him to Central and he don't get no PT, that don't help him, So can you give us an opinion, how can parents work itself out with students like that? Small schools and stuff like that.
I think, one, if you can play, the colleges will find you. I don't really think it matters at the end of the day what high school you play at. There's guys that have come out of, you look at Jamal Shear played at Hollywood Hills. You see Greg Romeo's played at Coral Glades High School. You look at Stephen Ishmael now, who plays at Syracuse. He went to North Miami Beach. So you can make an impact and play at these schools and make an impact and still get the top scholarships. Colleges are going to find you if you can play. But also, there are student athletes that need to understand that not every player is going to play at a Division I level. Yes, you may get a scholarship there, but you end up sitting on the bench for 3 or 4 years, and a parent really never gets to see their kid play, and the prospect themselves are unhappy. So it's very important too that they find a place that they not only fit in socially, but when they get there, that they know that they will have a true opportunity to play. And sometimes you look at some players that even make it all the way to the NFL. Not every one of them started at the Division I or 1AA level. You look at Pierre Garçon.
Well, we lost Fish for a second. We got him back on the phone on the intercom.
No, I was just talking about Pierre Garçon, who went Division III Mount Union, and then ended up in the NFL.
that's what we're talking about on this show. So, Fish, if anyone want to get in contact with you, what number can it reach you at in the website?
Yeah, I mean, the best thing to do is go to our website where they could, they could go to Facebook or Twitter. They could go to www.elitescoutingservices.com. If they hit us up on Facebook or Twitter on Elite Scouting, we will send out a questionnaire which they could fill out and get back to us. There's many ways to get in touch with us, so it's just gotta go click on the internet and find us.
So thank you, Fish, for staying in on our show tonight, and hopefully in the future we can have you personally on our show. And again, thank you very much, Fish.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
You too, sir. The picks of the week, of this week. You already picked one, but we're going to go back to it. I want to make sure you don't make a mistake.
Coach,
Again, Homestead versus South Ridge.
Coach, I like South Ridge. I like what South Ridge is doing. I respect the program, but I'm going to go with Homestead for the upset.
For the upset.
Because those kids play hard. I'm going with Homestead to upset South Ridge this week.
I don't see it. They playing at South Ridge. I don't see it. South Ridge and they fans, when they come out, they come out. South Ridge it's just gonna be something that South Ridge is not gonna have it. I'm going with South Ridge. Next game, South Day versus Palmetto. I know who you gonna pick, but I want to make sure.
I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. I'm going with South Dade High School. You got to remember, 1996, I graduated from there. I played ball there. I sweated there. I ran on that field. Coach, I'm going with South Dade High School all the way to the bench. See you at the state championship.
The
game.
biggest upset this week will be at that game at Harrisburg, the Orange Bowl Bill. Palmetto will upset South Day.
Coach, do you have the bag? Cause
I got the bag.
I have my duffel. Do you have
I
yours?
have mine.
Well,
I have guards with him. I have canines with him.
Ooh.
Palmetto, I'm going with Palmetto. Palmetto will be the biggest upset that you see out here downside exit 1. Okay?
We're gonna see.
You're going to see. Watch what I tell you. I'm not wrong. You know, like that. Hey! And then we talk about Northwestern and Central. Now, that one gonna be one of those games. It's hard to pick, Coach.
Coach, I have to go with the West, the Mighty West, as the kids say, the Mighty West. There's a lot of tradition there. I've seen the turn of some great things with the Mighty West and the Coach Max, who's over there doing a great, phenomenal job. You know, he was at Miami Central when they won the championships. He knows their system. He knows what they're doing. And then he has some troops. He got some kids over there. I'm going to go with the West Coast.
I like the West, but son keep telling me Central gonna pull it off.
Well, let's see.
It's gonna be a close game, and Central gonna pull it off.
We'll see.
Hopefully it don't rain. Hopefully it don't rain, but I got a feeling Central gonna pull it off. I'm going West Central. And the last game we talked about was Booker T versus Carol City. I'm going with Carol City. I cannot see Booker T stay up with Carol City.
I'm going to take Booker T for the upset. I'm going to tell you why I'm going to take Booker T for the upset. One of the reasons is the great receiver, Mr. Thornton. I'm telling you, Coach, that kid, you keep an eye on Mr. Thornton. Keep an eye on, we call him Giant. He's a big linebacker that sits up inside. Big Giant. Booker T has some great athletes. They got a good coach, Coach Tim Harris. They call him Ice. He's been up and down, but he's been around this for a long time. He knows what he needs to do to get this thing back on track. I'm going with Booker T.
When you heard it, he's going with Booker T, and I'm going with Carol City. You know, hey, we are proud that you are watching this show. We are so proud. You know, the #1 show in Dade County, Under the Light, powered by GVP Sports. Myself, Miguel Lopez, and Dr. Lester.
Yours truly.
Hey, every week, we'll bring something. Like I said, our special guests. I hope you guys learned something today with Coach Mario and Coach Fish, because he know the X and O too, just like Mario Smith. And again, man, listen, you can check our highlights on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Check us out on YouTube.
We there.
We there. So again, Coach Lester, it was a great show
Great
tonight.
show, great show.
Great show. I had fun. And again, thank you very much. Time is running. Look, they're telling us to get off. Thank you for showing us love, and we showing you guys love. Be safe out there in the NFL. Take care of your schoolwork. Without that, you can't go further. And again, GVP, Under the Lights Sports Show.
Peace.